What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. I have to curb my enthusiasm for Carl Frampton, the guy who I bet on today in a last minute decision. I said I gotta take it. I gotta take this fight. There's no way I cannot bet Carl Frampton. So I'm very happy right now that I made that decision. I thought he would get screwed on the cards, but everything aligned with Carl Frampton. Everything. He wins in every category. If you break it down, the only question they had is could he take the fight in the later rounds and be still toe to toe with Leo Santa Cruz, who's that's the bigger frame, he's the smaller guy, but what he had is what I feared for Leo Santa Cruz. He has never fought a fighter like Carl Frampton. Frampton shows you a lot of different things in the ring. He has great footwork. Okay, he uses feints to get in because he knows he's shorter, and he's normally shorter than the fighters he's facing. He's fought bigger guys. So this is nothing new to face a guy who's going to be a bull coming forward. All you got to do is matador him and use your speed. But Frampton also has power. And like I said, Abner Mares showed you could time Leo Santa Cruz very, well. Mares is not really known as a big puncher at this weight class, but he was able to stun Santa Cruz and get his attention on a couple of the shots. So I said, wow, if Frampton hit him with these shots, I want to see how he responds to Frampton landing these big blows. And sure enough, when Carl Frampton hit him in the second round with a counter, because he was finishing the combination, he throws shorter punches. He got shorter arms. They're going to get there a lot quicker than Leo Santa Cruz could anticipate, and it knocked him off balance. He was squared up, and he got hit with a shot, and it should have been a 10-8 round, but because the ropes kept him up, but he wasn't really hurt from the punches. More of a balance shot, but it got his attention. He was hurt from other shots in the fight that really slowed his activity level down. And his father said, instead of trying to walk Frampton's down, it's not working for you because it's not effective aggressiveness. He's not getting Frampton on the ropes. If you're not getting Carl Frampton on the ropes, what are you doing? You're not cutting off the ring correctly. You're getting close to him. He's finishing combinations and spinning out. So if you're going to allow him to do that, you might as well get back to boxing and stay on the jab. I had him losing 11 straight rounds, and some of the rounds was close, like round 6 could have went to Leo Santa Cruz. But Carl Frampton, for everything Leo Santa Cruz did, he looked even worse trying to hit Carl Frampton. And Frampton is catching a lot of these shots with his gloves and finishing with the same hand. And he's giving him the Euro jab. And people's like, well, why he's not coming in with a jab? Carl Frampton doesn't have to come in with a jab. And sometimes he does jab, but he uses what they call a Euro jab. It's a feint, like they're going to throw the right hand, and they throw a powerful straight jab down the middle. He was landing that punch on Leo Santa Cruz the entire fight in the left hook. Sometimes he'll feint with the right hand and come with the left hook. And it catches Leo Santa Cruz on the feint. He bites off of it because he doesn't know the right hand isn't coming. So he's thinking right hand, here comes a jab straight down the middle. And I saw it get his attention when he landed one of those straight lefts. And Leo just smiled because he actually hurt him and bothered him a little bit. And he was stunned because he was thinking right hand. And that punch was there all night. He comes in with that, like he's going to throw an uppercut, and then it's a looping left hook. A leap in left, and Leo Santa Cruz couldn't time it. He was waiting for the right hand that never came, and then when it did come, he didn't expect it because he was off balance. He had leaned in too much. This fight was a boxing educational lesson for Leo Santa Cruz. And anybody wondered would he had a hard time against Rigondeaux? Rigondeaux would have took him to school. From a southpaw stance, definitely. And Carl Frampton showed, even though he was tired in the last round, he still threw about 200 punches. Why? Because Leo Santa Cruz really abandoned going back to the body the way he should. He threw a straight right to the body in, I believe, round 6 or 7, and it stunned Carl Frampton. And he never went back to it. Had he put more work into the body instead of going up top, he only went to the body when he could get in close. Throw some jabs on straight rights down to the body. It would have helped him out down the stretch for a guy who's really small coming into this fight. Carl Frampton took the fight to Leo Santa Cruz and still beat him. He stayed in the pocket with him, caught the shots with his elbows, let Leo Santa Cruz punch himself out. What most fighters couldn't do because they were of lesser talent and didn't have the boxing ability or the know-how. He's taught and trained by some of the best world champion fighters in Ireland history. They know about inside fighting. They know how to catch punches with your elbows, your gloves, everything. Carl Frampton should get his respect now. Before, I told people, they said, oh, well, he got dropped twice when he came to the United States. That was a weight issue. Now you can see it was more than there's that. Carl Frampton is the goods. So people have to just give him his just due. Short. That's the difference in the fight. Shorter punches, better boxing IQ, better footwork, working with more world champions and experience in boxing. It negates power, it negates activity. You see, it comes down to skill. And this is what boxing is about, skill. As you saw tonight. Short. That shortness of that shot, he never saw it coming, hit him in the high tempo, and disrupted him. And leg gave out. Congratulations, Carl Frampton, new champion. And now we got to see what's going to happen with Leo Santa Cruz. Is this just a stepping stone in the process of a fighter, or will this be a lingering effect on his career as he moves up in talent? You know, because you got Gary Russell Jr. up there, you got Lee Shelby. You know, Santa Cruz didn't fight a bad fight, but with smarter fighters, he might have some problems in the ring with guys who know how to figure him out. He's gonna have to have a plan B. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out. Follow me at Twitter at Carcino, Instagram at Carcino, and let's talk about the fight. And I'm out.